Well, good morning. How's it going, gals? Yeah? Got anything more to say? Y'all ready to come out and go foraging for food? Oh yeah, they sure are. Beautiful day to do it. Hi. There they go. Another beautiful day in almost heaven. Okay. What's the crows or ravens warning us about? Well, we're kind of adding to this little area of firewood that's recently been split and stacked. Since pickup truck is on its trip into town, I'm going to have to use this little bugger. I'm going to cut up some of these longer pieces and then unload this over to here and go down by the river and cut up a huge maple tree that had gone down in a windstorm, maybe 2.5, 3 weeks ago. And it's excellent for firewood. It's gonna take it and just do what we will with it to store it to dry out over the summer and maybe be used next year, because got a fair amount of wood up here already that's definitely been aged longer. Some of it from a year or two ago and some of it more recently that I've cut up and split, put in here, along with my housemate, who's very industrious. She's kind of in her little wagon to haul stuff around in. Might be her second childhood. Okay, and we use this to split up the wood generally. It had been sitting in that shed for years, and she'd been splitting everything by hand with a maul. Well, I was able to convince her to use this once again. And when the two of us working a truckload of wood, we can get through it pretty quick. Okay, so plenty of chores. We've got decided these multi-floor rows are going to be going at some point. Gonna tie some stuff onto the base. Might have to cut my way to that and pull them out of the ground. Here's a tree that she had she'd cut, like I forget what it's called, but you cut around the base to kind of kill the tree. And then it snapped in a windstorm, as you can see. But she has a bunch of blueberries over here that she had planted some years back that are producing quite well, but this tree was creating too much shade for them. So I guess that's why she decided to do this one in. A nice straight log there. Another poplar, which there's a lot of around here. mixed in with other hardwoods and a few evergreen type trees. And with a lot of where it's wet, there's lots of hemlock, but they're all dying because of a disease. And she had introduced some little critters that were supposed to help fight them, but didn't seem to phase anything. So we've got some big beech trees here also, kind of near the house, and we've had some oyster mushrooms growing on some of them. Certain times of year they just pop up when you get the right weather they like to populate. And down here we have our water supply. Not sure if it's visible from here. Move around here. But plenty of dead wood around here. Besides live. So we've got plenty of firewood stuff on the property here to choose from, which is quite extensive. It goes way back to the mountaintop, which you cannot see because that hill's in the way. But it takes, there's a road down there. I take it and walk up, or if I walk up this way, probably takes 20 to 25 minutes to get up to the back of this property, which is at a mountaintop and just over, and there's a field up there, actually. And there's a spring that starts there. It feeds a ever-flowing creek that's down there in that little valley. But before that, you may be able to see some trees that are down there, some big ones. But the spring box is down around there. Not enough light really to see it from, it's in the shade. But that spring starts, comes out at the base of a tree. Maybe about 10 feet up from where the water collection box is. Back off. So it's not a whole lot of level areas around here. Down by the river there is, where I'm going to go cut out that maple tree that's huge. It's probably at least 3 feet in diameter at the base. There's some of it standing maybe about 10 to 15 feet up where it snapped off. And I might cut that too, but we'll see. I have an 18-inch chainsaw. That means an 18-inch cut. So it's electric. This is a nice big beech tree. Drops a lot of beech nuts. Seems like the chickens like to eat those. And there's a chinkapin tree around here somewhere, I believe, because I've been finding them. They look like miniature chestnuts. And you guys like them, don't you? Sorry, I mean gals. All right. They're layers, 6 of them. 3 different species, and 2 of each of them, so a total of 6. So that's the electric chainsaw. I really like it. There are a couple other, there's like 2 or 3 other chainsaws here that are gas operated, but this thing beats them all in my opinion, because no stinky fumes, don't have to run to the gas station, pick up gas, and it's really, when you're running it, it cuts better than the other, and you don't waste time trying to get it started, which can be a real headache with gas ones sometimes. And so there it is. Got 2 batteries, and just recharging. They charge up in half an hour or less. Would like to have more batteries actually, But I think they run around $70 or so for the, I got two different sizes here. One is a 5 amp and the other one's a 4 amp, which you happen to have for another Ryobi tool. It's like a weed eater that you can put all different kinds of attachments on. Like even a little miniature chainsaw for trimming trees. So, anyway, that's going to be it for this morning. I think it might be about 10 o'clock or something like that. Maybe 9:30, I'm not sure. All right. Y'all have a great day. Over and out. Baby Blue.